No drinks when she
Welcome.
They gonna say the whole table looks
to My Sports Weekly Roundup. And,
Preseason edition.
Preseason edition. They didn't like the name that I came up with, so I'm having a hard time with this weekly roundup. But that's okay. We're gonna go to flag predictions. First of all, introduce yourself, guys.
Coach King, Cardinals.
Coach Shelby Bulldogs.
Coach Mike, Langston Legends.
Coach Duck,
Just sound different.
the Oak Cliff Gators. That sounds
Yeah, well,
like
yeah.
that's how it was.
Yeah, well,
Had to think about it.
Thank you for your energy.
So flag
I
predictions.
just-
Let's talk about flag predictions,
Let's go.
guys.
Number 4, I say ECU. Number 3, I say Bulldogs. Number 2, I say the Cardinals. Number 1, defending champion, the Legends.
I'm gonna flip his middle picks. I'm gonna go the champs. You know, the 2 teams in the championship, Teddy and Mike, Legends #1. They should win it. You know, they merged. Anything less than the championship for them is whack. 2, I'm gonna go with Adrian and the Bulldogs. I feel like Adrian he learned a lot last year, and he was 4 seconds away from being in the championship. 3, Cardinals. They're gonna be stout on defense. Their offense gonna catch up, but they got a first-year coach. I just think he's gonna hit a learning curve. He's not gonna hit full stride to playoff time. 4, I'm gonna go with ECU. You got 3 counties, Ennis and Waxahachie, and all of them coming together. They gotta have some good kids somewhere. So if they ain't in the top 4, they need to go back out of My Sports because they ain't coaching good.
Fired. Look, I'm gonna say what I said before we lost video feed.
You had to throw me under the bus.
I didn't say. I just said
You had
nobody
to
knew
throw
who
me
was
under the bus.
recording.
It's okay.
Nobody knew.
It's okay.
But like I said, look, the first time is that on flag, all it
This is trial and
takes.
error.
All it takes is one superstar stud on flag that's super fast and quicker than everybody else, and for whatever reason, he's gone, and that changes the whole game. We've all have seen it. So, ECU? I'm picking with them, and I hate to do it because I never seen them play. But like you said, when you got all them dang people wrapped up in the one, you mean to tell me you ain't got 2 fast kids? Something is wrong. They might need to get out of My Sports. 3rd, I'm gonna go with I said I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs on that one because again, Adrian, he's a student of the game on flag. He's putting people in places where they need to go, and he got a lot to prove. My second one is gonna be the Cardinals, just because they got 66 kids out there. When you got the whole dang park,
66?
yeah, when it's a whole park of kids, 2 or 3 of them gotta be speedsters.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody gotta be fast, or somebody gotta be smarter than everybody else that can do it. And then, again, when you got 2 teams that merged, that both teams played against each other in the championship, and they got a large fan base of people that they know that they can recruit from, I gotta go with the Legends.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with Ellis County. It's a good team. Like
We all hate to say that now.
I don't like picking teams. I don't know nothing about
Yeah, I
nothing
mentioned
about
that.
it, you know. But I just do know Waxahachie has always had a great flag team.
Yeah.
The Indians have always had a great flag team. So that's why I'm saying them number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna go with Cardinals number 3. I'm gonna flip back to that. But number 2, I'm gonna go with Adrian, which is the Bulldogs. The reason being is this. Cardinals probably have a lot more talent than Adrian, but come playoff time, I think that coaching experience that the Bulldogs have, with AD being his 3rd year, 2 as a head coach, the first one as under Dre as a defense coordinator, I think he go get the job done if they face each other in the playoffs. And number 1, of course, likes the Legends. Me and Teddy, we had 2 teams that played in the championship. We banged it out, and we had 2, a lot of people don't know, we had 2 teams that banged it out in the 5U league on Wednesday night. Those were some studs also.
Damn, so y'all stack.
we,
I didn't think about
I
it.
ain't even know that.
They might have 66 kids for real.
Yeah, so y'all stack.
we ain't stack like
Oh,
that.
10
One-
anything under 13-0, y'all need to be fired too.
I wouldn't say that. It takes
Merger
time to
depleted.
bring a team together.
Oh,
It
shit.
takes time to bring a team together to get on the same page.
Flag
But-
playing shirts and shorts. Y'all can scrimmage for the
But
first week.
I take
Ain't no
us to be
excuses.
number one.
Now, you got to go back to us why you said you was picking them third.
Coaching experience,
I
right?
did.
I was
I said
saying,
I went
Kenny,
over
my bad,
first
my
year.
bad.
Kenny being his first year, and if they face each other in the playoffs, I'll go with AD because he has that experience.
Dog Nation.
Calm down.
Yeah,
Nigga. You
Cause
just-
my
your
son,
son, because your
because my
son.
son's eat trash.
How many kids you really got?
Real talk. You want to cut the camera? You cut the I'm gonna be honest, everybody know the triplets. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Jeremiah Kyron and Jr. We have some really good key additions this year. Not gonna lie, we got some good additions coming in as 8-year-olds. We got some 8-year-olds on the roster, and I feel like me and D we handled it a lot with just us two, but bringing up the Yuri, Donald, and Duke, it helped us do, which I got from his man himself. Individual training is what we're doing with our kids this year. Because I feel like against Ennis, our cornerbacks wasn't individually trained, and they got killed. So this year we attacked the weakness to bring more to our kids. So I put us number 2. 3, I'm going to say Ellis County, because I feel like they got 3 counties again.
Yeah.
And it's always somebody. You got to have some big kids in the country. It's gonna be some big kids. Number 4, I'm gonna put the Oilers at number 4. It's gonna be a shocker for a lot of people, but I feel like
They CT.
this is just
I
me.
saw about
It
3 or
could-
4 kids over there.
This is just me. I have a lot of, I feel like this is their second year. A lot of those kids played last year. Their second year, you're gonna grow up a lot.
You right.
His Flesh made an adjustment that I feel like he should have did last year. He put his son at quarterback this year. When your offense stalling out, you can always just run your quarterback.
Always.
You right on
Get
CT.
out of there.
He can just run your quarterback, and when
Get
his
out of
son run track, he fast enough. You can be able to get out of there. You know,
Look good on a couple of them sweeps outside Fletch.
they problem gonna be when they play those top teams. Can they beat those other top teams? Like I say, Gators, Cardinals, Bulldogs, ECU. How are they gonna match up versus those teams? That's gonna be their number one problem, because I don't know if they got enough skill guys, talent to beat them. That's my. You gonna put your 9 in there then on the top 4?
Nah, we
Y'all still got 9?
Nah, we got 7 kids.
Oh, okay.
Number 4.
Mine don't count.
Number 4. I put the Legends. The likes the Legends. The reason why. The reason why I say the Legends is because of the merger. But I feel like they have enough experience coming back from that Lancaster Tiger team. Not saying the rate, well, the rate they had that many kids, but they had. I think the Tigers had like 20-some kids, and they only had like 3 kids probably never leave.
Who was the stud then?
Number 1, he ain't 35. So
Who was the stud?
I like McKay. I like what is his name? McKay, right?
Who?
Kale from the Tigers, number 6.
Oh, I know
Him,
you talking about. I know you talking
Him,
about.
I like Big Nick. I like Malik, right?
Because the reason why I put the orders over them is I feel like, I don't mean to cut you off on your
Like he
shit.
would.
They have a player that they feel like can win a game for them. I feel like Lil Flesh is fast enough to win a
Yeah,
game.
but it
What's
ain't
that dude?
like-
What's that dude's name?
It ain't flag, but he played tackle last year and he was okay.
Man, the dark skinned kid that played on the My Sports United.
Chip, the little bit, the one that.
Oh, I know you're talking
What's his
about.
name for the Lancaster
McKay.
Tigers? That wasn't his name.
It
It wasn't
wasn't
McKay.
He
His
did-
pops was cool.
Malachi.
That's him.
That's him. Yeah.
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 So like
Yeah.
he got the speed, experience, and I hope. What's Jay's son name?
Cute.
Q. I hope his experience, if he, I know the experience he got
He ain't
working
playing.
with you.
Cute man.
I know the experience he
Yeah,
got
I'm
with
gonna
you
let that go
playing
down.
in the All-Star game.
He ain't
helped him
playing.
out. Crazy. So number 3.
Yeah. Cause he can play. He just need to work on his aggressiveness.
He ain't
That's it.
playing.
Come
Did he
on.
scrimmage with y'all?
He might have held this. He might have just held his kid back on that
I
one.
don't know. As a practice.
Keep going on your picks, Doc.
I say number 3, you give it to ECU. Like you say, it's a whole county. If a whole county come together and you can't get a good, I ain't gonna say average, but if out of 3, 4 teams, you can't get 11 players to play good defense and offense, you ain't got no good coaching, or we might need to get about the coaching.
It's an extra dime.
Out the country. I'm being real. That's for
Call Trump. Put a wall around
Yeah.
it. Call Trump.
Out of there.
But then, like number 2, you gotta go. You gotta go with the Cardinals.
Word game.
Yeah, listen.
You ain't put the Bulldogs in there?
He must know what he got.
Kids. They got, like you say, the triplets. You got one that can throw it, the other one can catch, the other one can run.
You right.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And the champs. They got that 6'9" running back over there.
That sucker is tall.
They got that 3-foot quarterback. And they got Larry Allen, little son over there, and they look like
Talking about Big Chris?
Nah, he ain't coming.
So
And he in shape this year.
Cause y'all had him for the summer
Yeah,
finals.
that sucker. I was old. Thank you, God. I get him every day. Do you hear me? Every day. Boy, they stay the night with me.
That's my top 4.
Next.
Legends won.
No, let's ain't gonna be one.
You already said it.
Nah, hey, Jay ain't gonna be mad.
What you say, it's a lot?
Jay gonna cuss me out.
Jay ain't gonna be
Money.
mad at
There's
us.
a lot of overtime being won now, right?
Jay gonna give me that look, boy. He already threatened me,
Yeah,
goddamn.
Jay ain't gonna get
But
you.
hey, but I'm gonna be real. You know, I always try to be the most, try to be biased. You know what I mean? I don't try to be that way. So number 1, you gotta go with the Gators. You know, even though Chris get on my goddamn nerves. You know, well, I can't wait
Chris
for
be
somebody
go-
big. All
Hey,
right, can't wait till.
because I know if we lose, boy, it's going
I'm gonna be
down.
on him. I'm gonna have him hot as a firecracker.
Oh, he
He man
gonna be
toe
hot.
ass. I'm gonna be on his ass. I'm telling you, but Gators, man, hey, they the state of the league right now. To be honest with you, just like I said, you know, they come out, they represent the league well. They put on a show, and a lot of times, a lot of teams, a lot of these players are intimidated with them before they step on the field. Tell you that y'all may think I'm high side, but I see these kids in their eyes, and I can tell what they be looking like before they step on this field. So, I say the Gators number 1.
Don't come out there with no bat this year.
Yeah.
I'm telling mine to put.
That's
Y'all want my parents pull your pistol.
Intimidating the kids.
Pull your pistol. We
We
coming out
trying to
with
come
it.
out with a bunch of stuff.
Gators
dog.
ain't no telling what they gonna come out here and
He
you know,
telling
I mean,
the truth
it's
about
the
that
truth.
mental
It's
psyche.
It's
Telling the
mentally.
truth.
It's mentally. Some of y'all lose before you even step on the field.
Yeah.
And that's the problem right there. But I got the blueprint on how to beat y'all. I'm gonna tell them right now. But
I want to know, dog.
You gotta have the talent.
Tell me out camera.
Second thing,
I want to
Write
know.
it down.
King Davis and the Cardinals. They got a nice returning core. Majority of the time, especially from C on down, if you got a returning core, a strong returning core, you're going to be in the hunt regardless. You don't have to do a whole lot to be in the hunt because you got kids you run the same system, you got the same offensive coordinator, then you got 2 coaches that came up from Flag that's going to be on that same level with you so he can relate to those kids already know what they can do. So it's going to be a big help from the jump. So I go with him on there for the second seed.
3 gonna be interesting, I bet.
3 is gonna be very interesting.
Let me see.
A lot of people sleeping. A lot of y'all been mentioning the Falcons. I don't know much about them. The Falcons gonna be okay.
They had a lot of size last
They
year.
had a lot of size last year.
They had that one player.
We didn't
too.
get a chance to play the Falcons last year, but they gonna be around the hunt.
He gone. He running back.
They gonna be in the mix.
He was that quarterback.
They gonna be in the mix because for some reason, they always able to get kids, and they always not so much being a top 10 team, but they be sniffing around there somewhere. So Falcons gonna be there. Number 4 is the Legends. Reason why the Legends gonna be there because you got 2 coaches. Both of them played in the championship. Jalen played in the championship. He lost to the Bills. Jed won the championship. He won.
beat the Bills.
He beat the Bills. Look at that.
They
He beat the Bills. And so they're gonna be a good team to beat. They're gonna be tough to beat because they're great coaches, and they're gonna have a nice supporting cast around them with other coaches that y'all don't know about that's there also.
I like that. I think Jathan gonna help in Jed's area of yeah. Jed struggle on offense. I'm
Jed's not calling off.
I know that's what I just said. Jathan's gonna help that because Jathan can call offense. Jathan don't call good plays.
Go ahead. I ain't say I wasn't about to say that.
And I'm saying he's gonna help where Jed lacks. Jathan helps him man.
Okay.
I watched that. Tiger.
He helps him. I feel like Jathan gonna help Jed in one of his weak areas. Like, cause Jed, I think Jathan offense is pretty good. He put design some good plays.
So they're gonna be all right, and a lot of people don't know they got a decent line. I said that in my post. It's the first time they got a pretty good line. Jalen had a pretty good line for a change. So we gonna use that to the fullest.
Nigga, he just had BB 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
He said Jalen said he had the best line by far.
He had the most dominant big man in the league like 2 years ago.
By far. So I go with the Legends. 4. They're my top 4.
Well, I'm about to throw a whole bunch of up in y'all.
This shit crazy.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm just
Get
getting
somebody different.
Listen, I guess I'm gonna go in order then. Number 4, y'all gonna kill me, but it's a reason behind it. I picked the Lancaster Panthers, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Forgot about that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I have to pass by them
Oh, you
when I go pick my son where
You
they
didn't stop. You
practice.
didn't stop the scouting.
Come on, you know me.
Here, boy.
You know me. If I'm in your area, I'm stopping by because I gotta see.
Don't stop by Austin.
And then you look at with Sam, and then you take Darren and you think about the rapport that they got and the people that they know and how they just acquire kids. And I seen about, when I look at a team, I look for at least 3. You gotta have 3 on C team to be like, all right, they got a core of 3 players, not one like Flag. And I saw these 3 kids, man. I'm telling you, I seen the speedster, I seen these big old kids. And I'm just watching them. I'm just like, I think Big Sam got something to prove this year.
Yeah, he do.
He got something to prove because you got to think about it too. He was 1 game away from making it to the thing against us. Had he beat us, we only beat them by like 12-0 or something. It wasn't a lot.
I ain't gonna say shit, cause you know.
The Panthers, I'm saying, had a night. I watched y'all game against them.
Got drove.
And I'm gonna tell you why you messed up.
Boy, y'all got
Why y'all
drove.
kept trying to run sweeps with that big old kid and he should have been running out time?
Okay,
that's
listen,
all.
I'm glad somebody-
Give y'all top.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, but we just want to point out y'all got drove.
But y'all, that big boy, I liked him. I don't know who boy was that running back, but yeah, he wrong.
Drove.
He shouldn't have did it. I picked the Panthers.
We'll talk about that off camera. Go ahead.
Third, see, and then I think about
Stay focused.
organizations. The Bulldogs always keep, you know how people got stuff to prove, and they like, we're gonna make sure. I don't care what he talking about, that non-stuff, but I'm gonna have to put somebody over y'all. I ain't putting the Bulldogs on the stuff. I'm putting Oilers right there. And I'm putting Oilers there because of what I saw. They got a nice defensive end. They got a wide receiver that's nice. They got a back that's fast. That sucker, when I watch him just go straight, I say, look, dude, fast. And then Fletch. And not little Fletch, his daddy. When you got something to prove, you go hard. And I know that for a fact because I had something to prove with my little son because he was small, so we got it in a whole bunch more. I guarantee him and his son are working on their playbook like, he probably gonna know it like the back of the hand. How he's supposed to be
That's an
doing.
advantage.
When
You
your
got-
son, yeah.
In-house?
Yeah.
You got him in-house?
Oh yeah, you can work on it. I'm sure you got him watching film all day. The second one, I'm going with the Legends, and this really goes back to the household name of the Lancaster Tigers and y'all, but it's more so for the Lancaster Tigers. It ain't got really more so for when the Ravens came, and I'm gonna tell you why. My Sports United. Those 4 kids that was on that 7U, remember I told you, teams that come in 3s, I'll be like, ooh, they might have something. It's 4 of them, bro, and they was nice. Nick is nice. Malachi is nice. It's that other kid too. He played in. He was nice. Yeah, and then Q is gonna be good because I'm telling you, Jay got something to prove. He's gonna work with Q. He gonna work with him probably. Bro, one day we was at practice and I'm saying to Jed, listen, he ran Q so many times against DJ and Zay. I was like, come on, man, it's enough, dog. But he was like, nah, he gonna get it.
Q ain't playing.
Yeah, he is, dog. Q gonna play. And then
Q ain't playing.
he playing, dog. Number 1, I'm just going off of like y'all said last year. I'm gonna go with the Gators. And that's just because of what we got returning. And I'm picking the Gators not because of offense. I'm picking them because of defense. Offense, we sketchy because it's everybody first year, you know, getting the ball and all that. But defense win championships. That's the reason they lost. Wasn't cutting the offense. It was like he said, them dang cornerbacks was getting drove. The dang linebackers wasn't feeling like they were supposed to.
It's only one quarterback that knew how to have
Well, it's but not even if tackling, turning it back into their linebackers. He wasn't turning it back in. He kept going underneath the block, and I just was just like, dog. They should have won that game. But I'm gonna go with that because of the defense. If you can't score, we are offense sketchy. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta start working with my son, bro, because this is first year quarterback. He's an athlete, but it's different. Leadership, you know, all that stuff. And then Jadarius, dog. Jadarius is a man child. And then And then if I showed you on my phone right now, Zayden is a beast. Zayden plays every position for us on defense. He can play all of the 7 we need him wherever we go because his pops work with him. He got an IQ for football. So that's why it ain't talent, it's the IQ. And that's why it's going to be tight, but that's why I got it.
Big team.
Man, I don't even know about B team.
Yeah,
I don't know much about B team.
I'll start off.
Okay.
I'll start off number 1. No, it's not gonna be Langston Legends. I'll start off with the Cardinals. I'll tell you why. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna be the Legends right now. That group of kids that they had last year was a special group of kids. They've been playing together since they was with me on flag, since they were 5 or 4. Spent the night over at the house. All them jokers, they would die out there on that field. That's something that was a special group. Just like I told Freeway and Kurt, y'all didn't win a championship with this group of kids or even make the championship game, it's y'all. It ain't nobody else to blame. So this year, it's a different group. They're not the same. It's gonna take time for them to get where they need to be. So that's why they not number 1. I'm going number 1 is the Cardinals. Reason being, they have probably the most returners right now coming on the B team. Long as Billy Simpson and the gang done change their little stretch play, as long as they run different plays other than this stretch play, they should be all right. Defense always been pretty solid, so that's why I go with the Cardinals. Stress the shot.
You know, that's why y'all kept getting it on.
Yeah.
Shit.
Number 2, they always there, and to be honest, they've been there the last 3 years in a row. Bulldogs. Some reason, they've always been in the hunt. Last year, year before last, year before that. Bulldogs B team. I haven't heard much about them. They've been quiet, but they've always been there.
Go ahead.
The Bulldogs is go be in the mix, no matter what. 13. That's when the Legends is gonna fall into place right there, around that third team area. If they play a tough team early, they go struggle. If they play a tough team late, they go dig in their mix. So if they jump, I'll give you an example. If they play the Cardinals early, Cardinals may get the best of it. But on down the road, they go get them Cardinals.
And that matters.
It matters.
Playing early or late, that matters.
And that could hurt come playoff time too, getting that seed. So that there. Number 4 is a tough one. I don't know who I will put as the number 4 seed because once you do that, it's kind of tapers off a whole lot.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm surprised for you, but I'll let you finish. I'm saying with mine.
Okay. But number 4, I guess we could go with the Panthers. Panthers pretty good last year. And matter of fact, they were 6-0 before we played them.
So what?
Panthers pretty decent. And they do. They ain't lose a lot. They gonna be all right. I go with the Panthers number 4. It's number 4. They're my 4.
Y'all gonna be mad at me because I don't know. For whatever reason, I ain't too familiar with B team. So
Just think about the flag.
And you know why you're not familiar with B team?
why?
Because y'all was trash last year, so you never watched the game.
You probably
That's
right.
why.
I feel bad.
You was over there celebrating.
No, I was running the chain every time and I wasn't really paying attention. But that's why I don't know much about the B team because look, it was horrible.
They had 10 players over here. I mean,
You can
Man.
pass. You can pass.
No, hey, listen. No, because listen, I ain't gonna do it. First of all, I'm gonna throw the Gators out there because Corn and Derek, I watch what they doing and how they flowing and what they got. I know it's gonna be BB first year, but he's still a beast. I know it's gonna be Zai
BB
first
is a
year,
beast.
but he's still a beast.
Yes,
And
he's
then,
a
there's a couple other kids that I seen that they added that are pretty good. They in that top 4 somewhere.
Yes.
They in that top 4, and Corn got something to prove. He don't like to lose, so he working the dog trash out of him. Dog, he got something to prove. Who won on B team last year? The Ravens.
won it or
No.
Who got
No.
it?
So no. I'm gonna tell you why. So they're not making it on my list because he said they lost. Like the Deuce kid was the man. He ain't playing,
They
right?
lost both
He
of
went
them.
to 18.
They both on 18. They whole squad, his son, everybody gone.
They got the likes of Tigers.
Well, now we
But
still
they
got some people
got-
y'all don't know nothing about.
They
though.
got those boys. That number 3 that won with Jared, he back.
He is.
And they got the quarterback from
And then they got the quarterback from C team.
Man, B team a whole nother level, dog. I'm gonna go with.
But he gonna be 1 year. That's gonna be y'all. That's
Hey, listen, I hate to just throw names out there. That's like voting and you don't know about it. I gotta pass. I don't.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna vote out Democratic down the line.
I gave
I'm
you
gonna
that
go. I'm gonna
opportunity.
go top to bottom. I'm gonna start with Cardinals at 1. Like you said, they got a lot of returners. A lot of returners. You got Greg Son coming back, quarterback. Everybody know our number 1 middle linebacker, Cash. He gonna be back. Both their cornerbacks coming back. They both cornerbacks. Both of them coming back. They got a lot of returners. They loaded. And Doyle Cross, y'all know him as Cross. He went out. He did a good job of recruiting this year to help his team. They gonna be loaded.
Yeah.
They gonna be loaded. They're gonna be ready to go. They gonna go as far as their coaches push them. And it's as simple as it's gonna go. Their coaches push them to the brink. They're gonna go that far.
You think your coaches got the capability to give them now?
Dog pushing them, and Billy Ray learned from his mistakes of last year. Like you keep talking about that stretch play, he learned from it. He's moved, he won, he added more to his offense. They're gonna be a lot better. They gonna win a lot of games. How you say they win out coming off the like Gators win mentality. When you see their team, you gonna say,
I already know.
you gonna say they're gonna be intimidating. They linebackers gonna intimidate you. They're gonna be. So they gonna have the upper hand because they got so many returners, and a lot of teams, y'all got new guys. They coming up from C team. Y'all team coming up from C team. Y'all team, it was young last year. They big now, but your quarterback is coming up from C team. So they're gonna win because they got so many people in the back, that back eight, that they returned it. They all played on a team that was 10 seconds away from going to the championship. So they to me they number 1. 2 is gonna be a surprising one. I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs. They had a really good C team last year that underachieved in my eyes. They underachieved a lot. They had size,
Speed.
they had speed. But not only did they have speed,
No speed.
they added a player who gave me nightmares.
Number 22.
They got Elijah.
Yeah.
You add that kid to that
You
team,
think he gonna be nice on B?
he's gonna be decent because he's gonna have more blockers,
it ain't
and
just
he's
him
not
going
gonna
by
be just
himself.
him. He's gonna have so many other players to help. The game gonna come easier for him.
He's a bad boy.
They offensive line. They stretched the shit out of you too, though. That's all they did was run that stretch play.
But I heard they using Elijah in so many different.
But
Yeah,
see,
everywhere.
because Elijah can do so much,
Yeah.
because a lot of people think he's just a straight running back. I like the way he can throw. I like the way he can catch. He can do.
Do you
something.
see him at safety? Number 22 for Ennis. C team.
That's Elijah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just know number 22.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
you know. Hey, at
You
safety,
know.
what about him at
And
safety?
that's
He
what I'm
come
saying.
down
And then on
here.
their defense, he gonna be.
He ain't scared to hit.
We broke a lot of plays on him. He
And he
cleaned.
came and
He
caught.
came and cleaned up.
Same thing with us.
So that one, I'm gonna go with the Legends 3 because they have so many returners and they got size. The niggas got size on the B team. Can't be if you got size on the B team, you can use it to your advantage. They question mark gonna be who gonna play quarterback.
That's that dang, and that's the position.
And because of there's so much talent on the B team, when your quarterback may be skittish, because we shut him down last year. When we played him, I told my defense focus on him.
That's it.
And you can get him. Maybe because he come with those returners, he may just have to just manage the game. He may be a Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
So they may help him this year. 4, I'm gonna put the Gators at 4. Gonna put the Gators at 4. Corn not going down there for nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, either you running for something or running to
Corn
something.
not going down there for nothing.
Yeah, true.
He ain't going down there for
I
nothing.
said that. I
He
said that in my
not.
post.
He ain't gonna go down there just because
Just to be
hey,
doing
I'm
something.
finna help out the
Yeah.
league. Nah.
He sees something.
If he see it, he gonna do something. And everybody know I've always said since the moment I started coaching, Corn has always been a coach that I always admire because of the way he handled his team. He gonna manage the game. If you feel like your team is going back and forth, he'll slow that bitch down all the way. If you feel like your team can't keep up, run the play. Let's go. Keep it going. He gonna go to what benefits his team. He got a stud quarterback coming up from CTU. That kid is faster than a lot of 18 kids. He gonna use him. You got BB, and I'm pretty sure he would have got some other people. They're gonna be straight. So that 4 is who I got in the 4, which is ironically our 4 teams. You know what I'm saying? It's our 4 teams.
Ironically.
But
Very good.
it's just because I feel like Corn coaching, Billy Ray's talent, y'all talent, with y'all coaching together, and what y'all got returning, it's gonna be hard. And with Freeway, I know Freeway gonna have that defense ready because he gonna keep them ready to go. So that's my fault.
One thing about Corn, he don't mind losing early in the season to win late in playoff times. That's
That
one thing
team
you gotta
that team
recognize
is
about
gonna
him.
learn as they go.
His first championship, I think it was
6-4. They won 6-4. They played us in the in the playoffs. That game went back and forth, and they pulled them up. They gonna learn as they go. They gonna learn him, and he gonna learn them better. And they gonna get better as the season go on because those players gonna mature as the season go on.
Jump on them early. That's what I said. Jump on them early.
I'm going from 1 to 4. I don't know too much about the B team, but
But y'all gotta start staying and watching the game.
I be watching,
I'll
but
be
last
there.
year was just sad. You should
I'll
ask
be
me
there,
that.
but shit,
You
I'm
should ask me
gonna-
the year before.
I know why you weren't watching y'all
I'm a
game.
big dude, man. After the game, I'm trying to go to the concession stand. I ain't trying to
There
stick.
you go. See,
But
I be
number
watching
one-
at least.
But,
I watch
but,
all.
but number one, the Cardinals. I know y'all do got a lot coming back, and y'all know shit about the semifinal game. Number 2, I put the returners. I put the champs. And the reason why I just put y'all right there is because they're like the Tiger BC team that won the championship.
They there now.
Y'all
They at
got
the
that.
age.
And even though BB gone, number 3 still there. I don't know if he would be overweight, but he's still there.
He overweight B team coaches.
Number 3 is gonna shock y'all. I say the Falcons. And the reason why I say the Falcons, that C team that they had 2 years ago with that number 3, the one that hit the outside corner and go, he's there. And the kids that they picked up from last year's draft, all of them was
You talking about number 2, the running back?
Yeah.
He was number 2 for the Falcons when it was at UHL
No,
playoffs.
he was number 3 on the C team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah.
I thought it was number 2.
No, he was number 3.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I had not heard about him.
Oh, yeah, he was
Then
nice.
they had the kids that got off the C team. They C team wasn't solid.
They
And
wasn't.
all the big boys they had on C team moved up with him. Plus,
They
you know, they
weren't
had
coached
that.
on-
But then, you know, also they still got that girl over there that played when she was on C team. And she's good. She's not just no regular kid. She actually played DN. She do. I can watch a whole lot of
Girl
Falcons games.
power.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be
But mama
watching.
power too. Like number 4. I mean, it's a tie between the Bulldogs and the Gators. I mean, cause when you
Oh, you
got,
do the Falcons. That's why they okay. All right.
when you got kids, when you got both, like, cause I see TD on their cheek. It's a lot of talent coming up. Plus,
Yeah,
Low
this
boy
boy
coming.
Hell yeah.
and Corn got a whole.
What about the other Deloach? He wasn't
He played
starting.
on 18.
He on 18 now. He was KJ. Him real cool. He on 18.
And he's like,
No, he's good too.
Yeah, he can play too.
I got to switch.
His
was
dad,
on- he was
on the
his
shot.
dad actually said
He
he's
was on a bad
better
team.
than.
He is good. It's just his brother took all the
He
shots.
was on a bad team.
Yeah.
He was on a bad
Exactly,
team.
exactly.
I
But
got
he's
a super
just
team
as
on the
good as his
15.
brother.
They had a good team, but the coach messed up a couple times. Duncanville Vikings. They was solid.
They gone.
they're 18.
They on 18.
All of them gone.
Just stick to my prediction.
Oh.
Wait till my 18 prediction. Just
Why we
wait.
didn't? Y'all made me forget about Jay on flag. I'll be checking y'all Facebook.
Jay not on
Jay
flag.
on B team.
Jay on B team now.
Oh, because he put a flag post out there
He went all the way from
because of what he do for a living. Man, I saw so many people responding on his thing. I said, God damn, just that fast he had all these people.
You
I
got
forgot
that?
about them on flag.
got
My
that?
bad, Jay. I know because
No,
of
he ain't
your.
no flag.
I know that, but his recruiting. He said, I need some 5 and 6 year olds.
They
And
jumped
man,
on
they
that
jumped on
big
that post. I
See,
said,
you know, he at that
oh.
age anyway where
they gonna
the
have
chicks
them,
that he know that.
Yeah, and what he do for a living. I forgot about you, but I'm sorry. I can't go back and renege on what I
But you can
did.
throw him in as a sleeper.
Yeah, he's asleep on that flag. Well, whoever they flag is.
They flag coach. I know they flag coach. Who's they flag coach last year?
It was Kenny.
No, Kenny won the stuff. They got another dude.
Okay.
They had another dude. Kenny was different coordinator.
But see, you know what make a coaching staff too is your assistants.
That's it.
You could be.
So 18. Let's go to 18.
We gotta run this up
Yeah.
fast. We
Thank
gotta get
you.
another
Yeah,
subject.
18. Yeah, 18. 18. So I'm gonna just do it like I'm gonna go quick. I'm gonna start 18. I'm gonna go Bulldogs. I know Key One gonna have something. He don't give a damn. No, he gonna get a line. He gonna get a line. He gonna get, and then you gotta look at it. He got that whole B team coming up there.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk to him, boy. You know, he already. You know, we was talking about something else, but
We
you know,
still from there.
I know they still. He ready.
He too quiet.
He
They not
ready,
even
ready.
on
Man, you got me keep on fishing right now. Ain't worried about nothing. He good. As long as they show up in practice, he good. Yeah.
That's your number 1 or number 4?
That's number 1.
Okay.
That's number 1. 2, I'm gonna go with y'all. No, I take it back. Not 2. No, not y'all. I'm gonna go 2. Gonna be the Duncanville Vikings. And the reason I'm gonna do Duncanville Vikings, Anthony's son, y'all know Anthony Johnson.
I ain't Jay.
His son is pound for pound a dog.
Was that the number 7?
Number 1.
Okay.
He was on 18 last year.
Shem was that tall one.
This is second year, and they getting all those players.
Oh.
They all going up to that A team now. They matter of fact, that C team that year where it was Bills, us, and y'all. That go against KJ. They all going up there right now to help them out.
So number 7 went up instead of out. Because look like when he was on the B team,
Yeah,
he was
tall.
solid.
Yeah,
So now
solid.
he's tall.
Yeah. 'Cause he was
And
solid.
then and with Anthony's son, and I think what's name them Kendrick them went up to 18 with them. They gonna be. Anybody gonna be talking about it?
Now Kendrick coaching with he coaching with JLB team.
Oh, okay, well shit. They ain't nobody gonna be talking about Duncanville Vikings, but they gonna kill. They gonna wake a lot of teams up.
That was semifinals.
Third, I'm gonna get y'all because that B team, they moving up. All of them up there. Yeah, they young, but hell, when they was young the first year, they still was 1 game away from the championship. So they gonna have a say in it. They gonna be in the mix of what's going on. And 4, I'm gonna say the ECU. I'm gonna say ECU because Waxahachie was decent. They had size. Ennis' problem on 18 was they didn't have no. They was just, it's like they was just there. Like they didn't have it. They didn't put it together.
I think I 18 people.
Yeah. So I think with them coming together. No, whoa, hold on. I'm
They
sorry.
have a size.
Stop. I gotta
They
stop.
have
I gotta
size.
not.
Say-
I'm sorry. Wait. I gotta drop
I just asked you about
2 other teams down. I said A's, Bulldogs. 2 gonna be the Oilers. 2 gonna be the Oilers. I'm sorry.
They was already up on mine.
2 gonna be the Oilers because everybody seen his line. He got this, and they all
Did you see his
returners.
backs too?
And his backs are returners.
Yeah.
So he got the size, and he gonna have the talent. But he has had that the last 3 years. He had
Sound like
size.
you trying to say you can't coach?
Can he win with him?
Hmm?
They say I can't win the big one. You've been having
Keith,
size and
can't
speed.
get it,
Ain't
Keith.
that the same
He
team?
been having size. He been having size and speed since he came in the league on every, and they ain't done nothing with it. The only time they size worked for them was on flag.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
they had big number 8.
I'm still mad about that.
Outside of that, they ain't nothing with him. So, but this year he coming in as a favorite, and he deal with that. And then after that, you can slide everybody down. So, Bulldogs, Oilers, Legends. Wait, so Bulldogs, Oilers, Legends, and ECU.
And you posted a question to Keith, and I'm sure he's gonna have a rebuttal for you.
Yeah, they gonna, but the Oilers, they gonna take it as a shot and start crying and want to bitch and complain and cry.
I'm gonna put the Oilers at number 1.
Ooh.
I am. I'm putting them at number 1, man. What I do is I ask around.
Now your boss gonna be mad.
I can't watch every game, but I
He
ask.
motivated the mother now.
I asked questions from other people, and they was like, "Listen, they ain't no slouch. I ain't just saying." They say they got something over there. I think the man got something to prove, man. When I ain't gonna lie, you ain't supposed to judge something off a picture, but when I saw that picture, I'm just like, dog, if there ain't no athletes out of that bunch, you just see some kids, something ain't right. Either they just look like that. They look nice. I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs second.
They look nice.
I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs second because again, it's about key one, but it's about what they got coming up from that B team to that A team.
Makes sense.
And what's that old buddy? He a good coach, man. I done watched him the last couple of years on A team.
Ballhead or Dreads?
The Dreads.
Dreads, yeah. He fired them kids. So what's his
He-
name? With the
what's his
Dreads?
name with the Dreads,
He was on
man?
B team.
AJ.
Yeah, he get a little outrageous, but I've been behind him on the track sometimes, and I'm listening to how he work with his kids and all that. He nice. Third, y'all gonna kill me, dog, but I watched 2 games. The Mid-City Jaguars.
They got Big T. They got a
That
line.
big boy.
They got a line. I'm gonna say they got a line.
Hey, and they got that one kid, man. He that dude is fast, man. He's a single digit number. I just seen him twice. I don't know if he going. He had 2 different jerseys on before. Like he switched it. He's the running back. He
So
like
they must
running
have
back
done
and
good. They
quarterback.
must did pretty good against the Patriots yesterday.
Man, hey,
I know you roll around. You
I
know
keep my
how
ear to the door and I ask people.
they
That's
must
all
did
I
pretty good against the
know. I
Patriots.
keep my door and they keep my ear to the
That's
door.
good.
and
They
ask
need to
people.
make up here because they've been trash last 2 years.
They
Really have. On
every
18,
team gonna be all right,
they've
man.
been trash last 2
And
years.
then I got a partner out there that told me the Falcons got 2 new boys that's supposed to be the truth. I'm talking about super speedsters, like fast. You know them kids
I
is
just
just
thought
super
about something.
fast.
I'm gonna address you in a minute. I just thought about
Yeah,
something.
with the Falcons.
Your prediction. Go ahead. Where you going?
That's it.
Mine-
That's it in the Falcons sleepers.
I don't care what you say. This dude's been too quiet and too slick. Gotta go with Keywan, number 1. Number 2, but y'all just slept on him. Y'all didn't think twice about another team that played them in the championship. The Eagles. They always have a good 18.
You know what? I forgot about
They
it.
run out. They slow the game down, and they run through you.
Clock management.
And clock management.
Yeah.
But
They
I
gonna
think
have they'll come out there with their flags and go rep and come out there deep.
They like a in the community they self too. You
The
right.
North Oakland Eagles.
But I think they strength is size, and I think Keith got that. Keith got size. He can match that.
Well, I'm going with them. Number 2.
Okay. I ain't arguing with it. You got
They coach.
Those are his
They coach been
predictions.
there. See,
They
that's
coach
the
been
thing.
there.
They coach. That's
probably
the thing.
true.
You see what he's saying though?
Yeah. Coach been
So it
there.
ain't just me.
Yeah, he probably
He's saying
true.
the coach is
Yeah.
the thing.
Number 3.
Coach of fire.
All is in the mix. All is gonna be in the mix. Number 3. Number 4. We can't forget. Panthers still gonna be snapping around there too.
I forgot about
Panthers
the
gonna be
Panthers.
around there too.
I forgot about the
They've
Panthers.
always been in the mix too. And Darren
got
always
that.
keep it
And he gonna
18.
keep that filter system that go. Yeah, you
Look
right.
at
I forgot about them.
It don't matter. Panthers always around in the mix.
He'll find another
He
quarterback.
gonna find somebody
That's what I'm
and
saying.
telling them what day.
Yeah,
Look, I got
yeah.
something for you on the
Alright.
next.
Them my top 4.
Okay.
I forgot about the
So-
Panthers. Doc.
Can we're gonna talk about the predictions that everybody had? Do y'all remember? Because I want to address Doug because I just thought about something. Doug,
Well, he
my
put
team
JB
not top
anyway.
4.
For what?
JB ain't winning.
For what?
You not gonna top you? Oh, you do your top 4 18. You do the top 18.
No.
Don't say the Bulldogs and stop lying, dog.
Oh,
You know he want to say Bulldogs, and it don't matter.
They told him not to say nothing about the Bulldogs.
If you say y'all got 9 kids, you can't
You
go to
can't
count no
say
more.
this.
Keywan
I'ma
got
say
more
this.
than.
I'm gonna say this and go to y'all predictions. Let's go.
I believe it.
Okay, hey, I keep it
What a
100.
lot of people don't understand is it's only 3 people that left off the whole team.
Yeah.
3 kids. Jason Jefferson gone and who else?
Keyron and the quarterback. That's it.
Everybody else still there.
The triplets still there.
That's why.
Oh, the triplets are still there?
It's still
The
there.
low son there.
Is that listen? The whole method, everything is still there. I'm
So
telling
the,
you.
triplets are still there.
KJ Show was
The
thinking about
triplets
it.
are
Yeah, oh yeah, the triplets still
They're
there.
still there.
KJ
And
was
if
so
one kid,
thinking
I'ma
about
say
it.
his name.
When Keywan told me, he said.
And I don't know if he won't get mad if he do. Then we'll talk about it over a drink.
So y'all just need a quarterback.
Lil Pete, remember that name.
Lil Pete. What he play?
What do you play? Quarterback?
Wait, is he offensive
Brandon's
defense?
good too.
Does he play offensive defense?
Quarterback, running back.
So
Oh, so
he
y'all
out
done
for
went,
you.
y'all done went got another 52 from.
Oh, God,
he
another
played-
one from
No.
Cliff Eagles.
He played, no. Listen, he played last year, but the thing is, you gotta understand, he didn't have to do nothing.
He got outshine. Now it's his time.
This is your.
Boy, if he hit my son, man, Keywan gonna fight.
You know what? Registration ain't even happened yet. Say, listen, I'm telling y'all now on camera. If you got an 18 stud, go to bring him over there so you're gonna get that ring.
Chill out, bro.
They got it like that?
They got a. Keywan told me that person. He said, "Come on, get a ring."
But what's 2, 3, 4?
Huh?
You
Since
know,
number one sold up.
2, 3, 4.
It ain't no purpose in
2,
2, 3, 4.
2, I said the Duncanville Vikings. Number 3, you know, they got coaching. The legends. Because whenever you bring 2 teams together, man, like,
But they didn't have shit on 18.
shit, the Tigers did. Jed,
They gone, no.
No.
The nephew back?
No, Nephews was 11.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I like
right,
him.
right.
Them nephews
His
was
nephews wasn't.
I thought he was gone.
Them nephews
I'm
gone.
call Jen on that one.
Number 5, number 4, number 5 was like.
Their backfield was nice to me.
Okay, but I think that was young.
Do Langston Patrick got that running back?
Nah,
From
he
last
got-
year he
he
gone?
got
That
number 21.
speedster?
Oh, but you know what? The Tigers
Okay.
still, y'all got that number 7 that was on the B team for them last year, right?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just honest.
You knew all the B team kids last year.
That was on.
But I heard about the Jaguars, so like.
Yeah, the Man City Jaguar. I wanted to pick the Cardinals on it. I wanted to.
You can't put them up there, man. They gotta work for that shit.
But
They gotta work for that.
Yeah.
They gotta work, bro. They got a lot of work to do. They gotta rebuild that up. So, Bulldogs a bust on 18? That's what you
It's not
think.
gonna be a bust. It's a Bulldog.
Bulldogs, straight. Straight like 2 years in a row.
Just like that.
talking about 18?
When Cohen asked what team that he felt, he said the Oilers would win.
He said the Oilers.
Under there, I put back to back.
Gotcha. What about B? Oh, we're gonna do all A and then go around. How we gonna do it?
Okay, 18 Bulldogs.
I mean, shit, I'm gonna say Bulldogs.
They're gonna go again. I think the Oilers gonna get it. I don't think so. Basically, I'm saying I don't think the Bulldogs gonna repeat.
That's good.
Next up.
No, you're 18.
He said he don't know.
Oh, my 18th
Yeah.
position.
No, we asking all the Bulldogs gonna repeat.
Can the Bulldogs repeat it? Are they gonna repeat?
They got triplets returning. They got Brandon there in the backfield. They got still got that defense.
Man, we just went over what they got. Come on.
That's about 7 folks.
Dogs repeat.
Dogs repeat.
B team. So are
The Legends, are they gonna repeat?
No. I'm gonna say no.
And I'm gonna say negative, Ghost Rider. 'Cause
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say something. Don't take it.
It was pressure group. Like
It
I
depends
said,
on what refs is on their side.
y'all still on that thing.
boy, if the ball jump outside, you gotta throw the whistle, blow the whistle, dude. God
Well, that's
damn.
gonna be the talk for the
All right.
next 2 years.
Outside is outside.
That's gonna be about as
Just like
old
Dez,
as
count the ball.
it's gonna be about as old as
Outside.
Jed and that damn ring he got.
So I got a question. Did you see anybody jump?
They
We
got
saw
it
the
on
video.
video.
The boy said he jumped, man. That's Sam. Little Sam jumped outside. Yeah, he did. You saw it from their angle. See it from our
No,
angle.
he was sitting right there.
And what angle was the referee? They had the right
Big
angle.
rim don't matter.
All I'm saying on it is I saw a little bit,
He's
but
sitting with
if I was the
ball.
ref, I wouldn't have
He
made that
jumped.
call.
I'm not saying he didn't jump. He
Yeah.
jumped, but he got back.
Yeah.
You can't jump if you're receiver. You can't go forward.
I got a question.
You can't do that.
What's the
That's
one
what he
thing
did.
that tell
Oh,
you-
no, I thought y'all talking about when y'all they on nails. When they got the
They talking about on the B
We
team.
talking the B team.
They talking about the B team game.
B team when they
when they was down inside the 5, right?
They was on the 2, wasn't it?
No, it was inside the
No,
5.
no, we was on the 2 because
They was on like the 2.
Oh yeah, they moved him back. No, he didn't jump.
Yes, he did jump.
Say, check this out.
All I'm saying
Let me
is he
tell you
moved to me,
something.
but I'm saying I wouldn't have called it.
Let-
I
hold
want
on,
to see that
listen.
play.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I want to see that play.
At
Man,
the
that's a
halftime,
return.
at the halftime of the 18 game,
Go ahead and say no. We
we
know y'all ain't gonna win it on B team this year. It's cool.
I know you
Freeway
gotta
can't
go
take
back
it
and
personal.
work.
No, I ain't about to take crowd. I don't give a damn what they say. Shit.
Look,
Let's
I'm
go to
As long as you win your championship,
I came, I saw it.
I'm already fighting that bad as well. But I'm gonna say,
You know, I talked to King about cussing.
oh, I'm
But
sorry.
I should have talked to you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Miss Cat.
But I think everybody
sorry
gets in my
about it.
corner.
But
on
that's
the road,
okay.
though,
That's
right?
okay.
They'll be like, they cuss out, they cuss
Yeah.
all
I
the
mean,
time.
I just wanted to make that
She
point
wanted to be a
because I didn't
professional.
want King to take it personal.
Say, you know what he gonna say though? I'm gonna say this.
You said no without saying no.
Okay,
You
go
saying
ahead.
no?
No,
I say
I'm
no.
gonna say
So you
this.
finna say
It's
no?
either yes
repeat?
or no.
It's a yes or no.
It's not that I really don't know because I don't really know their team. If it was just the Ravens coming up, I would say no. I would say no.
Okay,
I would say
there you go.
But the Tigers they gonna win, but it's gonna be a totally different style. It's not gonna be the same style.
Are they gonna win the championship? Yes or no?
They gonna be in the championship game.
They gonna be in
Are
it.
they gonna
He
win?
just don't know.
Are they gonna repeat?
The question
He gonna
is,
juggle that, but they gonna get
will
outside.
they
You might
win?
you gonna yes or
Freeway,
no.
I got
question
it.
is a
Bro,
yes
I'll
or
fight
no.
Freeway
I'm
for
gonna say,
you, bro.
I'm gonna say, not this year.
Okay, we ain't gonna talk about. Can they repeat? He's talking about not this year. We don't talk about
Not
next
this.
year.
No.
You
I'm
can't
gonna say no.
repeat if you don't win this year.
16.
No, you guys. He
It's no.
17. Okay.
It's no. The man, they not.
Okay. So,
I hate to say it, and I love Free. That's my dog. But when
Can you be more enthusiastic?
when you
Why? But why?
man, listen, that Deuce kid he one of them special
Yeah,
kind.
he did.
And take Deuce out of
That's-
that
that's-
championship game. Do they win?
no.
Heck no.
Well, this is the thing.
That's how good he
I will
is.
say this. He only broke one play, just that one play.
But what I'm saying, so wait a minute, though. It ain't always
What was the
about
score
that.
of the game?
we won 7-6.
But see, no,
Shit, that's one fucking play.
No,
What
no,
you
no, no, no,
mean?
no, no, no. That's not football. It ain't just about one play. It's about, okay, this kid is that good. We got to keep
Oh,
him.
he was game changer.
And it opens everybody
Game
else up.
changer.
Just like what I was saying about Zay. He gonna demand a double team, which means somebody else needs to be doing it. So everybody was keying on. He didn't do that much that game until the end.
Yeah.
But I watched how they was keying on him. I think
They
the
was
coach
keying.
said he better not get off. He did his job.
He did
dog.
his job.
He's nice.
He did his job. He took it to the house.
And we already know yours is a no. We already know yours is a
But
no.
why? It's a no, but why?
For y'all B team?
Yes, sir.
Y'all not gonna win it.
Why? It's
Y'all
a
don't got
reason.
enough talent this year. Y'all don't got enough talent, bro. Y'all had nothing coming up from the Ravens C team. Everybody from that B team left. And the Tigers B team don't got speed. They're big. And I'm be honest with you, I feel like our B team is loaded. I'm flat out telling y'all right
So you
now. I'm
saying
not
even if
lying.
y'all make it, the Cardinals gonna beat y'all is what he's saying.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
Oh shoot.
I think we gonna make it.
I
Now,
don't
I
think
will
y'all
say
gonna
this.
make it.
They gonna
Now,
make it
I
to the
will
ship?
say, you put our coaching staff against y'all coaching staff, y'all gonna lose that battle.
You don't got the talent.
I don't.
That's
I
what I'm
beg
telling
to
you.
differ.
You don't
So
got
the
you
Legends-
sometimes you
if
ain't
the
got to
Legends
have the
play the
talent. You got a
Cardinals,
good
he's
coaching
saying
staff.
that the
don't
Legends
got
will
that.
win.
Sometimes you ain't got to have the.
They're that
the-
talented. They're
They're
gonna
gonna be
physically beat your boy.
I doubt it. You think they gonna allow them to physically beat our boy?
They're going
a
to.
good coach
I'm
team?
telling you,
I doubt it.
they're going to
It's
physically
been the Cardinals
beat
versus the
your
Ravens
boy.
and Tigers. I see.
I promise you, they're going to physically. I can't say that about my team. Ain't physically imposing. That B team that we have. This is not a biased opinion. They're going to physically beat a lot of teams.
Our scheme, our B team.
Physically.
I will say this: our B team scheme.
Y'all young.
Nobody
so the
has
boys y'all got
adjusted to
running
it.
when they get hit.
Our B team scheme, no offense has adjusted to it. So I'm gonna tell you this now.
What, the
If you-
offense or the
yeah,
B-
our team on defense, our B team defense. I'm gonna tell you this now.
Y'all don't
better
have the
some-
same speed.
Ah, okay. You may think that.
Okay.
I got a
You may
question.
think
I got a
that.
question.
Who the quarterback?
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, wait,
It ain't who y'all think it is. I promise you that.
Because this
It ain't who
comes down
y'all think it is. I'm
this
gonna tell you
comes down to
that.
his top four. He don't know nothing about his team to say the top four.
No,
And
I
now all of a
know.
sudden you making an
It's
argument.
I know one thing.
He's confident about the coaches. You
Yep.
talking about
Okay.
coaches.
Yep.
I'm speaking on pure talent. Who gonna change
But-
the game? When y'all get done watching that B team, my B team play y'all teams, you're gonna say they won on sheer talent. They are that good
He said that they
talented.
don't have the coaches, but they got.
I'm not saying they don't got the coaches. They coach. I just told y'all, Billy Ray learned from what he last year. He got an
You
offensive
said-
coordinator.
you
George
just-
to me did a damn good job.
What
on
you
that
just
defense.
said
They did a
was,
good job.
But-
They had a good defense.
You're not gonna score.
but what you just said was,
You're
at
not
the end of the
gonna-
game,
I'm
you
telling
gonna
y'all.
look at our team and say they beat us off sheer talent.
Yes.
No coach.
But
It ain't. I'm not saying it's no
But
coaching
then
because
y'all
their
lose
talent
a
is gonna
lot
be
last
so much better.
didn't y'all lose to all this last year?
Who? The
B
other
team.
Yes.
Y'all lost to the all the B
They
team.
did. But I ain't gonna talk about why we lost that
Okay.
game. It was my godson took a pick six to the house. They called it back on talking about. I don't know.
You know what? No. We ain't talking about that because
Let's not talk
y'all
about
didn't
it.
want to hear my excuse.
I ain't gonna talk about it. I wasn't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I already talking
That was last year.
I CT prediction.
The others don't got that running back, and
Same
we ain't
prediction.
got the same team on B team. This B team this year they got,
Do the
and
game
the thing that y'all gonna have a problem with that B team this year is the player who's gonna be the one that's gonna. Y'all be like, God damn, he coming back.
The Gators prediction. Or they gonna repeat.
No,
Okay, no.
Who gonna beat the Gators?
I don't know. I don't feel like me personally. They got too many questions on offense. Their defense is gonna keep them in games. They got too many questions on offense. He just said he got to work with his son.
So is your trio,
And I'm gonna
is
be
your
honest with
trio
y'all right
gonna
now.
be able to take care of that?
What trio?
Your
We
trio.
got
I
a
thought about
trio.
yours. I thought
We
you
got-
talking about yours. I thought you talking
We
about
talking about
yours.
your trio. Cause you got a trio, we got a trio, y'all got a duo.
They got a trio, but to me, their trio is more a defensive trio. That's why they gonna be good. They gonna be dominant on defense because they have players on each level. They got him here, him over here, and him dominating the line. They gonna kill shit off that. Their question mark is offense. So I'm just gonna say no because it's the field.
But you know, offense come along slow.
It is. It's gonna determine. I personally feel like it's gonna come with how DJ and Jadarius go. Because Jadarius, even though Jadarius he's a man child, he's gonna be asked to carry a load this year. He's gonna be asked to carry a load this year until they get them other boys up to speed because his son is a first-year quarterback. So they're gonna lean a lot on Jadarius to get them through a lot of games going through the season. Until he get up to par with him, it's gonna be a struggle.
Take some time.
They defense, I guarantee you, their defense gonna win them more so a lot of games, and it's gonna get them the ball back. It's gonna give them opportunities to get better. C team.
I tell you, I feel like I don't know who will beat them, but I just know because it's not been a C team that go back to back in my sports. So
That is true. I haven't even think about it like that because even the Bills didn't do that shit.
yeah,
They got back there though.
C team? Nah, I don't think they're gonna make it.
This sad, I gotta answer this because it's gonna be biased as heck. And the only reason I'm saying yes is because everything Davis just said. Offense has never won a championship, and we sketch on offense. If you look at all of the Ennis Tigers games, how they got to where they was at, and you go look at their scores, they didn't blow teams out.
I don't think we played Ennis.
Oh well,
Like,
when I went back and looked at the Ennis games, you know how they put the report? They were a low-scoring team. They put everything on number 22
I
back.
can tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you why they score against us was real low. We as a team, the Bulldogs, we had the ball twice the whole game.
That's what they did to us. That's why our game was only like 12-6 and all that. So what he said is, I never base a game. I always base a team off of their defense. Your offense could be trash, but your defense can actually score for you, can do the thing and all that. Offense is gonna have to come along. But when I tell you that defense, because of them young cats that came up, they hitting so hard and they stuff didn't
I
drop.
thought y'all went in pass here.
He got me on it.
Got you.
Hey, we ain't been in pass long, okay? We ain't been in pass long.
I don't think the
Going over the helmets, I'm like, we finna be on it. We ain't got no
Hey, look, Chris, I'm like, you done gave up our stuff. And then we talk about Chris. He my dog, but I keep it 100. Chris keep his emotions intact on the offensive side because it's going to be mistakes made. And when Chris, you're going to be like, dang, I got to make sure I bottle this in even though I want to choke this cat out or something.
Also, Chris went
Damn.
offense.
Next, let's go. Flag.
Are the legends gonna repeat?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
You know what? I'm gonna say no.
I'm going to say yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Who was the legend?
Why you
Who
saying?
would they
I don't know. Like I just said about them, I don't know. But it's always
When I think of
Flag
somebody, when I
change
think
big
about
time.
somebody beating somebody, it's always an adversary. Like me with C-Team, I got in my mind, dang, the Cardinals are good. The Bulldogs don't have a nice defense. The Oilers got something to prove. So, but who gonna do it
On the
on
flag
flag?
level, reason why I say
Flag
yes.
changes so much.
It
though.
does.
You're right, because that
One
one little fast dude.
But
You're
I
right.
feel like it's too many question marks on the other teams. See, the reason why I said nah for y'all is because it's not too many question marks on the other teams. That y'all got the field y'all going against has more returning players and ready to go players and teams is loaded. They got
Yeah, you
the
right about that
two teams, like we just said, they was in the championship. They combined together. They coaches are experienced. The players are experienced. We got a first year coach. Your coach rebuilding. He only on year 2. Y'all was young. We still got to see what y'all got coming up.
I was up in there.
All
We
of
got
us was
like
young.
Davis.
We don't even know what the hell ECU got.
San Francisco.
So it's too many question marks for everybody's team, and they the only one that's got a set thing going in. Right now, they ready to go.
I used to basically the flag off for how many chicks the coaches knew. Like for real, like you know a bunch of chicks and you can get, that's why I used to base it on like, can you get a whole bunch of little chicks to come play for?
I'm gonna throw a shot.
So
real
you
quick.
saying no, and who you saying why not no?
I don't
He
know.
just
It's
said it ain't gonna
always
happen.
that one team.
You ain't got.
I'm not. No, listen.
You just hate.
No, I'm not hating at all.
They
It's
say-
always that one team that come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
always that one team.
I got a monkey wrench for y'all. Which level is going to be the most exciting level to watch?
And the reason why
I
I say
agree with
C-team-
y'all on that.
The reason why I say
smoke
C-team-
on everybody's team.
No, the reason why I say C team is because everybody had kids on that all-star team from 7U to 8. Well, 8 don't matter. But from 7U, that kid showed something that was different. That
I'm with you.
I know what his son can do. I know what Lil Donald can do. Everybody know what everybody got on their team.
Yeah.
That
Having all them kids on the
Yes.
My Sports United made me know like
Yeah.
C-Team is going to be fun.
It
this
is.
year.
I'll say C team.
18 lost too many studs that I remember.
I'm gonna say C team, but I feel like that B level.
B?
Y'all sleep on it. The B level to me is always very intriguing because the C team boys have grown up and they've gotten to that level where they hitting for real. And it get competitive. And with Corn stepping down on that B team level this year, you have a lot of experienced coaches who are friends. That's what makes the C team so competitive.
Yeah.
All of us know each other, and it's Flesh talk about Chris. Chris talk about Flesh. I talk about Flesh. Y'all talk about y'all. We talk about JB. Everybody, we go at it. Now the old school guys, they just do it differently. They you doing good. Y'all got all the, we ain't got nothing. Take it easy on us. But in the back of their head, they just don't say it. They think I'm gonna keep y'all when we play.
No,
y'all.
this what makes me skeptical about B team, and that's why I tell people if you got a kid from flag or C, you better enjoy it while you can, because take like my son, great C team player, could be a trashy B team player based off if he's not growing mentally or physically. I've seen C team studs be trash on B team. That kid the same size, or let's go here. This dude was super fast on C. Now on B team, man, you just another speed because everything that B team is that gap. Yeah, it goes down.
It shrinks.
So B team for me be like, man, I seen so many kids who were studs on C team be like, dog, you just a regular player.
Actually, my kid got better as he went to C team. He wasn't as
But he got better as he got.
He got better as he got older because his body catching up with his mind.
Yeah.
Can I throw a range real quick? I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna ask both y'all because I ain't heard his answer.
All right, must be about y'all.
If
It's about y'all.
Hell
If
yeah.
the Legends flag team win the championship, did he carry Teddy to a championship too?
No.
Oh,
No,
that's a
because they're combining together and they actually Mike has personally said him and Teddy relationship is working together.
It was supposed to be a joke about
Him and Polo,
Yeah.
but it's a different scenario. And the reason why we did come at Mike like that because it was games where we would see Milk and Polo out there. And he had his reasons for staying away because I understand when you're a head coach, he don't want it to be no conflict with those kids and those parents. He was trying to protect the organization. I understand exactly why he did the way he did that whole season. I understand it because if it was me, we'd have fought. I'd have fought Milk and Polo in the middle of a game. Grant would just have been mad. But nobody would have coached that team.
Y'all don't need no more fights. Y'all got enough of that on y'all resume, dog.
Why would-
Y'all
I'm
got
just
enough of
saying.
y'all
He
on
would
y'all
be
resume
mad.
fighting, dog.
That's just real shit though, cause that's my team. You not finna come in and take over nothing. You and your nephew can go fast. I done told parents that. You don't like where I coach? Take your kids somewhere else.
You know what? I'm gonna say
So
this.
I think it's different because him and Teddy gonna have a better working
It was
relationship.
one. It was one particular game that I had went to, and that's because we had a sleepover that night. We didn't have nothing to do, so we went to one of their games. And I seen a coach get into it with the owner or the president, however they call it in the league. And I seen when this coach got into it with that president, I seen two moms come down there and take their kids and walk off.
You talking about dump their black?
And this is a different subject.
Yeah, I mean, but
We
that's,
all over the
But it's a
place.
great subject.
But I mean, it's like
I
that
love
right
the
there.
subject.
And I mean, it's the way that he stayed on the field because he was on the field that game. Stayed on the field, finished the game.
Talking
out.
about Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he stayed on the field, finished the game out. The president and their coach, he basically, even though he probably didn't get along with one of them, he brought them together to talk about it because the owner was basically like, nigga, you can take your kids, whatever kids you got here, and go.
Yeah.
But Mike was like, you know what?
Mike saved a championship. Let's be honest. Those coaches coached that game, but he saved it because he was able to manage the egos. And he put his to the side.
He put his
Part
to
about
his
coaching
side.
that
Put his to the
management
side.
side is,
He thought about those kids.
You know, he did the right thing. But, you know,
A lot of people thought, you know what I mean, them guys coming in, they just punking you, Mike, you need to stand up for yourself. But you just have to think about the bigger picture. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than basically what we're trying to do. Okay, I brought individuals over to the organization. True, I brought 100% me. I brought them over because I wanted to get them out of the situation. I'm trying to build an organization.
and truth be told, they weren't even going to be in my sport had you not even
Yeah,
went to bat
exactly.
for them.
I
Let's
went
just
to
be
bat.
honest.
I went to bat
They
for
weren't
them.
even going to make it in the league, period.
Correct. I did the fighting for him.
I ain't touching that subject with a hot. I don't want no parts of it.
I don't give it. You know me. I'm gonna
I don't want no
fuck
parts
with
of
it.
that.
That's the past.
But Milk did have some nice videos. I saw the crib. Where he went there. With Milk. Hey, Milk
He
had.
deleted them. I didn't get to
Oh,
see
I
none
watched
of that.
all of them. I mean, I'm supposed to be working. I'm like, oh, he done went upstairs.
Cause y'all was talking about it. I was like, what happened? They
Yeah.
said you missed it,
That
man.
was
You deleted
Milk
it.
had about 3 videos that should have went viral.
Yeah.
But you know, guys, this has been really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And your predictions have been great. So we're gonna save some for the next time.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be much more to
We
come.
see y'all the week before. I mean, the week of the game.
Don't get mad if we
Right.
talking sad about your squad.
Yeah, hold on. No, yeah, I don't. You know, she posted this video, debate, whatever. Y'all don't take it personal, man. Damn, we just talking. And
Right.
Sometimes truth hurts.
You use it as an opportunity to make yourself better. Use it as motivation. Just because somebody say something negative or say something that's not don't necessarily be negative. Use it as a motivation to build your team up and have that passion toward it. Because overall, we are individuals that's trying to put a better life for these kids. That's what it's about 100% of the time. If you're not about that, if you got an ego, if somebody can't say nothing, then you in the wrong field. You need to be doing something else.
And coming up, we want to spotlight different teams. We want to spotlight different players. So we want to be about my sports.
And I encourage everybody to actually comment what they would like to hear.
Yeah.
What some things that you want to see, or some things that we probably could have did differently. But I want to hear all the comments, good, bad, ugly. It don't hurt my feelings.
But we're gonna keep them coming. We're gonna keep posting them. We're gonna do this. We got something every week. Well, when the season starts, it's gonna be weekly. And then we're gonna do quarterly. We're gonna all get together and talk about it. So give us
We
your
call some of
feedback.
y'all on this phone.
Yeah, don't be afraid to do the interview. Don't be afraid to interview with us, cause Doug said he calling you up.
I'm calling you on the phone. You're gonna be on there. Talk
We
to
all got
us.
numbers.
Shout out to Miss Kathy.
Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Kathy putting this together. It's a smart idea, Miss Kathy. It's really smart.
I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Next round of drinks on you.